For 5 winters now, you have hidden from the walls. Now, I will make you a warrior again.
How?
MI7 wants you on the first flight back to London.
The world's greatest spy.
Johnny.
And deadlier than ever.
You've been away for some time, English. But you haven't been forgotten. You made a laughingstock out of this service once, not on my watch. Clear?
He's an expert in martial arts. A master of disguise. And an agent in total control.
You don't have to fly these, sir.
It's all coming back to me.
Now, he's about to face his fiercest enemy yet.
I've got her, you old hag. She's the killer.
She's my mother!
Johnny English.
UK.
Good morning to Dr. Loy and all of my fellow friends. My name is Fraulein Ferdinand and I will talk about the plot of the movie Johnny English Reborn. The genre of this movie is spy action comedy film, and it is a sequel to Johnny English 2003, British-American venture that produced by Studio Canal and distributed by Universal Pictures. 8 years after the events of the first film, Johnny English has been training in Tibet. He was called back into service by M17 to investigate an assassination plot. He meets fellow agent and old acquaintance Simon Ambrose, M17 quartermaster Page Quatermain, and junior agent Colin Tucker, English new assistant. In Hong Kong, English finds Titus Fisher, who reveals himself as a member of Vortex. He reveals about a secret weapon held by the group, and he keeps one key. Unfortunately, Fisher is murdered and his key is stolen. But English managed to recover the key, but is duped by another Vortex operative in disguise. He is humiliated in a meeting in an attempt to present the key and the conspiracy. He also mistakenly attacks Pegasus' mother twice. Kat Sumner's M17 behavioral psychologist uses hypnosis to help English recall his memory of the Mozambique incident, and it reveals another Vortex operative and the Russian spy Artem Korolenko, and Korolenko disguises himself as a millionaire named Sergei Pudovkin. And then, English and Tucker meet Korolenko at a golf course outside London, but the killer cleaner critically injures Korolenko. They bring him to a hospital, but he dies after revealing that the third key is held by a mole in M17. Over dinner, English confides with Ambrose about the mole and his suspect, Quatermain. Tucker confronts Ambrose about him being the traitor, but English naively dismisses him and lets Ambrose go with the key. English confronts Quatermain but realizes Ambrose has framed him as the third Vortex member. And unfortunately, he was chased by M17 agents due to Ambrose telling Pegasus that the mole is English. But luckily, he managed to escape to Sumner's plate.
injection. Some hideous gas through the air vents. Or by spiking her drink. Bulletproof shield.
It's not working.
It's the T2, sir. It's the T2. Close it. Close it.
Stupid thing! Gotcha. Gotcha.
For Plot 2, reviewing footage of the Mozambique mission, Sumner realized the assassin was manipulated by a mind control drug, timoxylin barbiturate. Ambrose comes to pick up Sumner, and English realizes he is the mole, evading the killer cleaner by jumping into the garbage chute. English apologized to Tucker and persuaded him to join in filtering Le Bastion, a fortress in a swift alley where the talk are to be held. At the fortress, English accidentally activate the distress beacon, alerting the guard to their presence. English command Tucker to knock him out and put him inside a body bag so they will be taken into the fortress. Inside, English managed to escape the body bag and warn Pegasus of the threat, but accidentally consumed a drink spiked with a drum and subdues Pegasus on Ambrose's command. Assigning English as the Prime Minister bodyguard in place of Pegasus, Ambrose ordered him to assassinate the Chinese premier using a pistol disguised as slick stick. Is it entirely discussed for Pegasus? English tried to resist the drunk. Tucker interrupted Ambrose's communication, fed with the music before Ambrose reset it, exposing him as the traitor. English resists again and shoots Ambrose, who escaped, while the drunk entered the legal stage, and English lose consciousness. Sumner arrived and revived English with a passionate kiss. English pursued Ambrose down the mountainside and they engaged in a fit fight in cable car. English overpowered Ambrose but fall out of the carriage. Ambrose shot at English, who tried to use spy umbrella as a bulletproof shield, but it revealed to be a missile launcher when he closed it. The missile destroyed the carriage, killing Ambrose. Vortex is shot down. The English has his knighthood reinstated by the Queen. During the ceremony, the killer cleaner disguised as the Queen attacked English with a sword before fleeing, leading English to attack a real queen. He only realized his mistake when the assassin is cut by royal guard. During the credit, English prepared dinner for Sumner to the tune of In the Hall of the Mountain King.
English?
Sir? What are you doing, sir?
Guideline 17.5. Never question a senior agent in the field.
No!
Today I will discuss to you about the character of Johnny English. Sir John or Johnny English is a fictional MI7 intelligence operative who served in the literal main protagonist of the Johnny English franchise. He's like a James Bond character but funnier. Johnny is brave. For example, Johnny English showed courage when he returned to work as a member of the MI7 after suffering emotional problems for 8 years to save his homeland. After that, Johnny also has been training to be able to get used to the environment, as it seems he can fight a key thief in Hong Kong or warm his own body temperature in the freezing cold. He has a strong mentality because he was trained by the monks for 8 years to calm him down and give him an emotional support. The second character is Colin Tucker. He is a young agent with high ambition. For example, Colin Tucker has high ambition to be the best MI7 member by seeking work experience from his senior member like Johnny English. Tucker also is an intelligent young man. He became an MI7 operative at a young age, and he qualified to go on dangerous mission like in the movies. He is also loyal. He has a high level of loyalty. For example, he still helps to clear Johnny English's name from MI7. He is willing to defend his senior member and make himself a criminal. He is so loyal that he can make sure that his senior name is clear by making himself a criminal.
I will make the presentation about the themes and opinions for Johnny English Reborn. The theme of this movie is the James Bond-esque, which it is similar to the vehicles such as the Rolls-Royce Phantom, which was driven by Johnny English, and the Aston Martin, which was used by James Bond. The, the movie is also the spy genre, but it is a comedic action. The opinion of this movie is it is a great sense of humor. For example, Johnny English restrained the real queen, while the assassin is arrested by the police officer and the rail guard. Finally, it is a great final fight where he used the spy umbrella because he thought it just for a bulletproof protector, but instead it's the missile which it destroys the carriage and killing Simon Ambrose, which is the real antagonist of this movie.
The Rolls-Royce Phantom. Truly the Rolls-Royce of automobiles.
Armor plating, all the bells and whistles. Say bonnet.
Bonnet.
Command accepted.
Voice activation recognizes only you. Rolls has fitted one of their experimental engines, the 9-liter V16. Goes like the wind, only quieter.
Pegasus! English! It's her! It's the killer cleaner! Finally, I've got her! You never know when it's over, do you? Well, it's over! 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 Stupid thing!